No Saturday night fun at the rink, no shuffle skating, no rollerblades, and no annoying little kids. This is roller derby.
What is Renegade?
Renegade roller derby is like harkening back to the old school derby from the 70s.
They would race around the track very quickly. There were fights. There were people knocking each other off the track. And, so it's sort of bringing that back into the sport.
It stresses having lots of fun. So you get to do a little bit more hands-on with Renegade and not worry about incurring any penalties. You get to play, have a good time with people.
It's basically a combination of roller skating, football, and WWE all in one delicious package.
The modern derby has mellowed out quite a bit, and there's some of us that still want to play the rough way. So this Renegade style has been put together with very minimal rule set. Instead of a good 15 pages, 20 pages or more, with just some simple guidelines. And safety is always first, but beyond that, we have a lot of fun, and it's rough. It's rough and very real.
Other rule sets have a lot of rules.
We have a very, very minimal rule set. It's about safety and sportsmanship, but beyond that, we can do what we want on the track. And as long as we're not sending somebody to the hospital on purpose, it's fairly clean.
With Renegade, there are no rules, technically. If you do something that somebody doesn't like, you're pretty highly likely to get your butt whooped. But there's no penalty box to worry about.
It's a fast game. We get out there and we skate and we go and just really go for it because we want to play the sport. We're not thinking about the rules. We're just out there scoring points, making it happen.
Renegade is a full contact sport, so there is the risk of being injured when you're out on the floor.
And while Renegade, having no rules, still strives to be safe, there have been several times that injuries have occurred.
I've never really seen any serious injuries.
In general, I would say Renegade is rather safe, though it is very much a hard-hitting game.
Gotta wear your helmet.
I personally am a big fan of Renegade over WFTA, MAID, or MURDA rules. I believe that the ability to be a little bit more handsy and contact actually makes a little bit more of a safer game.
We're a big family that likes to kick the crap out of each other, and that's okay.
In Renegade, if it's something that might not be safe to do, or it actually risks hurting somebody else, most people don't do it. And the refs are usually good about watching out for that. And will call people when they're being unsafe. And that's one of the only ways in Renegade that you can get kicked out or benched, is if you're perceived to be doing something unsafe. So it polices itself, whereas some of the other ones don't do that unless it is illegal or a penalty, as it would be.
Renegade is definitely a full contact sport, and our teams get together and really go at it, and there are some rivalries.
Sometimes people might get a little agitated or annoyed with the way someone is hitting them, especially on opposing teams.
I mean, we go at it on the floor and we get mad on the floor.
When you're on the same team, all is forgiven. But sometimes on opposing teams, there can be problems there.
But at the end of it, we're hugging and we enjoy each other's company. So for the most part, it's low drama, but high rivalry, if that makes any sense. We really like playing each other. We like winning still. And we do have certain people that we like hitting harder than others. It just sort of works out that way. It's full contact, and you do get heated now and then, and that's actually one of the nice parts of Renegade Derby, is that you get to a certain point, you're boiling over, you can take that person down, punch them a little bit, they punch you back, and you get back up and you hug each other and you go play the damn game again, and it's fantastic.
When you put the pads on, there's a sort of boost in confidence that you gain, the ability to take a fall that you might not be able to, or go out of your comfort zone.
If you've been thinking about Derby, definitely check it out.
Renegade is a great game to go and play. Roller derby in general is a wonderful physical sport that a lot of people can do.
Every day I wish I had gotten into it earlier.
It can be for everybody.
It is well worth it.
Even if you not think that you can do it or you're not that good.
Just come in with a good attitude and want to have a good time.
Go out, check it out, give it a try.
And work hard, and that's it. get into it as soon as possible. It's fun, it's healthy, it's a good way to get out stress, it's a good way to meet awesome people.
You might find a group of people who you love to hang out with and love you to be there with you and build another family.
If you don't like one team, check out another, because a lot of times different teams are run different ways, and it's well worth checking a couple out and find one that feels like family. And that's when you have a really good time.
And that's it, really. I mean, that's it.